Test, 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 test. And I wait all fucking night. Test, 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 test. Chat, test, chat, test. Okay. Based boost. Anyway. Okay. Hey, Archer. How are you doing, Archer? Archer, Archer. Lelue. Completed assignment. Okay. And everybody knows the routine here. Destroy Undine ships is the endeavor today. Plasma damage ground. Destroy Tzenkethi ship's space. Okie dokie. Today is September the 16th. Or, well, the night of December. Not December. September 16th, 2021. And we are playing Star Trek Online. Let's see what kind of chaos we can get into. Ooh, we got that cycle one. So what's the plasma damage? We can switch over to that. Change the weapon type over to disruptor. Change it again. Plasma. Alright, good deal. That's pretty cool. Just wish it shot faster. Wonder if you give this weapon to one of your bridge officers, if they can cycle through it and stuff too. In about 23 minutes, I need to go check the oven. Checkers the ovens. Can this be upgraded any? No. I don't have any upgrades for it yet. Shoot you in the ass, son. Flanking damage. Stop shooting at me when I'm trying to do this. The hell? I'm wearing the armor that can't allow that to happen, and it happened. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. One of my bridge officers that I usually have down here is not down here because I forgot I have my other officer here right now. Yep. That's what's going on. Hopefully there's the other person that's over here that was helping me, or that I was helping, is still here and I don't see him anywhere. So like, no, he's not. That really sucks. I'm getting over war on, so let's use the collective nightmares. Okay, got 30 battle credits for that. I'm gonna beam up and beam back down so that I can change out my player here, because I don't have her really equipped to be down here. Just in special occasions. Beam up those sheep. Hello, we beaming up here. Beaming down, beaming up, beaming down, beaming up. Okay, now we can beam back down. There we go. Guess I need to upgrade some of the other characters to do that too. You are fighting at level 140,000. Might as well, since we're standing right there. What firing mode is it? Equipped. Equipped. God. What in the world? I can't. Okay. I can't equip it. Equip it good. Crack that whip. Give the pass and slip. Step on a crack. Break your mama's back. Yay, we can finally use it. Cycle it. What is it at now? Polar on. Cycle it. Still at polar on. Cycle it again. Anti-proton. Cycle it. Phaser. Cycle it again. Disruptor. Cycle it again. Yay, we're at, I guess we're at the right one. Who knows? Hello. Let's see, right there. Are we at fate? I don't know. Damn it. Okay. Shut down artillery. And then there. Alright, then that. I need an enemy shoot to see if I have it set right. Why keeps killing all my enemies there? Stop killing my enemies. Okay. There. Alright, let's see if I'm shooting. Nope, shooting the wrong one. Disruptor. Cycle it again. Plasma. There we go. Alright. Come on, all we need is a little bit more. Destroy Undine ships. Let's see, come on. 4 or 5. Where's the next capture need to be? Come on. Okay, there it is. Okay. Where are you? Oh, a double. Nice. Sweet. Got a rare personal endeavor reward, and I need to call for some support if I can. There we go. Done with Lelue. Who is today? Let's see. O'Neill.
Arcanoloth says, "Silly Voth, when will they learn?"
Right. Hey, Arcanoloth. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, the Voth never learn. But today is O'Neill's day to get a weapon for his ship, since I am alternating through each character and getting them actual weapons for their ships. I must say, I do like this weapon. The cycling, whatever it's called, I can't remember. Alright, there and there. Okay. And do that. Let's check and see if the exchange happened. And it did. We can withdraw that. And now we have more Zen. EEA. We're going to refine some more. Let's see. Mount to sell. Refine. Let's see. 86891. Okay. And let that sit in there for about 3 or 4 days like the other one. Alright. So that takes care of that section. Duty officers. I also need to remember that one of my characters has some reputation stuff to get. Oh, and today there's a free code that you can get from Alienware to update, or well, you put it in there and it gives you like the temporal agent like title, the ripped shirt, an android, constitution class.
Arcanoloth says, "Tidying up my temporal recruit with the new stuff."
Cool. And you have like, there's another ship too. I was going to check on that actually, because I tried to redeem the code today and it wouldn't let me. It said I've already done it. Well, I do remember redeeming a code before, but I don't think that I got no android out of it. I ain't got no android. Admiralty. So how far is this? Like the first recruit you have for temporal, or did you do the 2016 one too? In progress. Collect. Call them. Collect.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Okay, there. So let me peek in there real quick for promotions, just to see if anything's new. So there's the
Arcanoloth
Alienware
says,
one.
"I had one previously, just doing the updated missions and rep."
Just see how much stuff they took out of the other one, as far as like the temporal probes. I have online like a I took a before and after screenshots of it, like a screenshot the one from 2016, all the stuff you get, you know, whatever, or the amount of items you get, and then I'd screenshot the other one and I put them together side by side to see the differences. I don't have that starter pack, so that's what sucks. I got the Alienware Discover starter pack, but I don't have the other one. So ships. Constitution Light Cruiser.
Arcanoloth says, "Oh, just saw the giveaway, that's neat."
Yeah, it's a temporal giveaway, and it's also the one you can get for the charity, you know, that's going on. But the one right now is a temporal one that's supposed to allow you to have all the temporal stuff. But I can't get it because it says I've already purchased it. But I've never purchased a temporal one. I've purchased the Discovery one. I remember that one. And then, because every once in a while, it's good to like, you know, look around and Google around for like updates to stuff. You know, like a little key things that maybe 101,000 there. like promotions and things that are in here. I need to check on that out there. Let's see. 30. Maybe that one? 26 maybe do it? Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, there are discords that track the giveaways. I'm not in any currently.
Oh, I didn't even know about the discords. I just randomly just searching stuff. MC Stu had something about it on one of his YouTube channel today, or this evening. Like I say today, to me this is daytime, it's night, you know. There's that. 15 and 500.
Murddox says, hey.
Hey, are you gonna get the giveaway? For the free temporal agent starter pack? 15. I need to figure out why I can't get it. Because I don't have this stuff. There's like an Android you can get with it too.
Murddox says, what?
What? There's you go to Alienware's website and log in, and there's a free code that you can put in Arc Games to get the Temporal Agent Starter Pack, and it's supposed to give you like two ships, which is one is the cruiser. Damn, that's loud. The light cruiser, which is the default, like, you know, tier 1, and then there's supposed to be a tier 6 that you get as well with you can get a ripped TOS shirt out of it.
Murddox says, OMG, it's in my Angus.
Yes. And I tried to get it, but it failed because it said I already had it, and I don't have it. That's the thing. So I was thinking if I can use an alternate email that... Damn it! These people... What? I'm just going to type it in here. So.
Arcanoloth says, I see the Temporal Agent Starter Pack. I have it already, so I sent it to friends.
Ah. Well, I don't see it in my list.
Murddox says, post the link.
Let me find it again. Let me find it again. History. Manage history because it's easier to see. It's called Reflection Starter Pack.
Arcanoloth says, I don't think I can post links.
You should be able to. I had to disable a lot of stuff to make it work in there. Let's see, paste. This ought to be interesting.
Scorpwana says, https://naalien.com/UP/show/215730 3/boards/contest and giveaways global/giveaway/Star Trek Online Reflections Temporal Agent Starter Pack.
It wasn't too bad. And I ran Iraq away. I didn't even stay. I hate whenever you actually log in and it says log in. Oh, that time it actually worked. Copy. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta go check on food. I'll be right back.
Arcanoloth says, don't you want an EPA friend? Murddox says, I hate how it always says click on the gear icon but there is no gear icon.
Don't you want an FO friend? That's funny. Oh, okay, yeah. The do you have the Arc launcher? Because I think you can actually go to Arc Games and redeem it through the website too. But you load up the Arc launcher, and why does it want to update my Arc? I just launched this thing about a minute ago. Why does it want to update it?
Murddox says, seriously screw Arc and the non-existent gear icon. Arcanoloth says, don't need Arc, just the website.
Yeah.
Murddox says, there hasn't been a gear icon for years.
Well, on my Arc launcher, there's one at the very top next to a shopping cart and an exclamation or an information thing. Success. The product you enter successfully set to your game. You see your product appear in game shortly or after a quick restart. If you start this game in
Murddox says, not mine.
Do you not have the Arc launcher? I mean, I used the Steam to launch mine, but I use Arc as well. Let me see.
Arcanoloth says, https://www.archimes.com/n/code redemption.
Yeah, see, there's that too. Let me see if
Murddox says, I always have to use the stupid fucking link.
Let's see, sources, add source, window capture, compatible most. Add source. Add source. We are going to add Arc. And done. Yeah. So right there is my Arc launcher. And this gear icon at the very top.
Murddox says, I received the items.
Gotcha. And then like activate a product, you know.
Murddox
right
says,
there.
I don't use that.
Ah. Well, I've only used it a few times myself. But so that
Murddox says,
that in there.
My launcher is through Steam.
Yeah, that's what I normally use as well, but I every once in a while whenever I get like a key or something, I try to use the launcher.
Murddox says, and if you go to the website there is no gear icon.
The bots have returned.
Oh, ooh, wow. Yeah, there's supposed to be like just a thing there. I don't know if you have to like log in first or what. But if you got alternate accounts and stuff, it may be a good idea to get those keys, you know. I don't need to capture that. Well, I need to go through there. Son of a bitch. Maybe get in there before I catch it. Oh, I got him. Okay. Transport to command. Let me change instances so I can dump these credits.
Murddox says, so I get the dumb android yet.
Yeah, it's one from the Kelvin, I think. Kelvin universe. Which I don't ever remember seeing an android. I guess I wasn't paying attention the first time that...
Murddox says, I'm joking. Thanks for the heads up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're welcome.
Murddox says, I always wanted the Paladin Temporal Battlecruiser.
Is that the one that's talking about in the link? Because I haven't even really looked at like the actual ship that it was talking about.
Murddox says, yeah.
Ah, cool. And you get a TOS ripped shirt. Ooh. Already had that myself.
Arcanoloth says, the dude on the Kelvin bridge was supposed to be a cyborg but Stowe says he's an android so whatevs.
Oh, okay, that kind of makes some sense. Well, it's kind of like, what was it on Discovery? The Atrium, or whoever her name is?
Murddox says, I already have the TOS ripped uniforms but the Tier 6 and Android officer is cool.
Sweet. I have a code that, I got 2 of them before for the Discovery one, I think, and it's, I don't know where I put it. I I got it, and then I just forgot all about it. I doubt it's. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna look at the promotion thing now to see if this is put it in there. No, it'll probably have to
Murddox
be a
says,
reboot.
by the way, they have been doing stow giveaways for years from Alienware but happen once in a blue moon. Arcanoloth says, I hear that actor saying he kept getting loose shirts from wardrobe in reshoots and he's convinced it's because he's tall and ripped and made the leads look bad so they covered him up in a thick sweater.
Yeah, I've seen a few of the giveaways before and used some of their stuff, but it's never been anything useful really. Just little trinkets and things. Michael. I don't know if I have to log out and back in, but it should be there. So he was out. He's like standing out more so than the actual actors. Boy, I bet that made him happy. Promotions. Temporal Agent Starter Pack. There it is right there. Yeah. Cool. I already have a lot of that anyway, but yeah, like you're saying. Might as well claim it for this character. Who cares? I received it. Yay. Ooh, I can refine that too.
Arcanoloth says, hooray free stuff. Arcanoloth says, time for endeavors?
Well, not yet. I mean, I've gotten one endeavor. Destroy Undine ships is another, but I'm working on my little officer crap that I do.
Arcanoloth says, Gon CRA is the place for Tzenkethi.
Tzenkethi. Is it the ship one? Yeah. So I told, like yesterday when I was playing this, I was saying that it always either has it'll have me like for a week
Murddox says,
going to Nukara.
I have a question for anyone who can answer. All day today I have been looking for a way to rip 15 seconds from a YouTube video to use in a stream I am building. I have downloaded and uninstalled several programs.
You want to rip 15 seconds out of a YouTube video? How long is the video? Is it huge? I mean, there's ways to download YouTube videos to your desktop or computer or whatever. And then after that, using certain
Murddox
programs.
says, the YouTube video is an actual movie I rented to rip the 10 seconds.
Oh.
Arcanoloth says, I would download the video then edit.
Yeah, I don't know if you can actually if it's easy to download. You can use screen capture software. Like
Murddox says,
OBS Studio.
I found the movie for free on another site though.
Oh. Hold on, we're having a stare off here with the General. General Fulna. He's waiting to see if I do anything.
Murddox
well,
says,
okay, there we go.
but I don't know how to download either of them.
So is the movie like an official YouTube movie, or is it someone has updated or uploaded it to YouTube themselves? I think there's a site that you can go to that.
Murddox says, no, it's official.
Oh, well, like I was saying, you can download OBS Studio, not Streamlabs version.
However, I found the movie on another site as well.
Oh.
Arcanoloth says, there are a plethora of programs and extensions to capture video streams embedded in web pages, and YT is well understood.
Let me see something real quick. Open.
Arcanoloth says, there is zero need to screen capture and re-encode the video stream when we can just rip it directly.
Whoops. Hold on just a second. I'm doing something. Going to Twitch
Murddox
just to
says,
look at something.
I literally downloaded 10 programs and they all sucked.
They all
arcanoloth
sucked.
says, always want to try to avoid re-encoding video multiple times as data is thrown out with lossy codec each step.
Hell yeah.
Murddox says, I would like to rip it directly.
Locked.
Damn, I hate it whenever Twitch automatically like starts playing shit. Pisses me off. Oh. Murdoch, I sent you a link in
arcanoloth says, I am using an extension called Video Download Helper. There are many others.
Murdoch sent you a link to something that's very interesting to read. It's something that I use to read. Hint, hint. Or, you know, like I was saying, since I use Streamlabs for this, but you can OBS and completely.
arcanoloth says, it's great at revealing streams that pages try to bury behind JS obfuscation.
Yeah. That is true. Like if you try to like encode, you will lose a lot of, you know.
Murddox says, I've tried a dozen of those today. They always say, invalid YouTube video URL. Please try again.
Oh, okay. But even like on here, Twitch and stuff, saving the VODs and uploading them to YouTube, it's like there's this super compression that
arcanoloth
happens.
says, well, is it invalid?
Invalid. I can't even say valid. It's funny. But, damn, text-to-speech is hilarious.
arcanoloth says, if it's valid then the page will load in your browser, and Taihen the extension will work. Murddox says, it's copyrighted I guess?
It could be that. I know that when people try to download YouTube movies, it won't allow it, but certain like regular YouTube user created content, it allows a little bit of that, you know.
arcanoloth says, if the page doesn't load, then nothing the extension can do.
That's why I suggest like using
arcanoloth says, at that point I would just obtain the film through alternative means.
yes, that's what I was getting at, screen capturing.
Murddox says, I need this clip from the movie. arcanoloth says, but that's beyond the scope of Twitch TOS.
Yeah. I mean, it's like pressing, you know, print screen to capture your screen, you know, while you're watching
arcanoloth
it.
says, no need to screen capture.
Well, that's one method if you can't. For you know, if you can't go about it any one way, then there's always a certain way. If you want it bad enough. Heck, you can probably, like, whatever movie you're talking about, what if somebody's uploaded that clip to YouTube, you know, and you can just view it there.
arcanoloth says, I mean a screen capture is the final resort.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. It's like a, you know, last ditch effort.
Murddox says, I already looked, they didn't.
Ah, okay.
arcanoloth says, if I want it bad enough then there are better ways of doing it.
If you want it bad enough, get obsessed over it. Dude, I've had that happen before. When you want something bad enough, you do anything you can to get it. It's like whenever I scrounged up enough money to buy the official Highlander sword back in like the 90s and stuff.
Murddox says, I am obsessed and it's driving me crazy.
Well, an obsessed person, you know, that's usually how you accomplish a lot of things. I have a video that I've been putting together of like little pieces of
arcanoloth
movies
says,
over the years.
I miss being that motivated. These days it's like, meh.
Yeah. I used to be a lot more motivated in doing a lot of things, but these, yeah, it's just hard. Like I have so many things I need to do.
Can we ask the name of the film?
Did I get that? Yeah, it's got that. What? There's General what's his face, or another General what's his face, Eknar.
Murddox says, "Beyond the Black Rainbow."
Oh, dude, like you were telling me the other day, you know, about that, and I found the movie on YouTube.
Oh, that's an easy one. I have that one on Plex.
But on YouTube, there's a person uploaded that whole movie and put English subtitles with it, so it's on YouTube. Like, you know, that's how I watched that part of it. I totally forgot about that movie too. I didn't even watch the rest of it. Beyond the black rainbow, way up high.
Murddox says, "Yeah, the subtitles ruin the clip."
Yep.
Arcanoloth says, "So in this example, we have a Blu-ray source."
Yep. Oh, you mean like take completely off of discs type stuff? Oh, that's ancient. That's ancient right there. That brings me back in the day. Not that I ever did that. I'm just saying, it takes me back to reading about it being done. Oh, all those programs you'd have to run.
Arcanoloth says, "So if you are looking at anything less than clean 1080p encode, then there is room for improvement."
Somewhere over the black rainbow, beyond the star.
Arcanoloth says, "I don't mess with discs these days, but others do and they have internet connections."
Right. Brings me back in the day whenever you try to copy a VHS movie. Boy, that was tough. I never could understand like the reason like VCRs, right? They allow you to
Murddox
record.
Says, "So Arcanoloth, what do I need to do to get it done?"
Done, dude.
Arcanoloth says, "Don't copy that floppy."
Don't copy that floppy. It's so true. Or you can get those super floppies back in the day that were like even bigger than a regular floppy. Microsoft was usually on those. Uncensors.
Murddox says, "Could this site be used https://tobit.com/movies/4609446/beyond the black rainbow?"
I upload this to YouTube. Ah, that's fun shit. Nobody ever views it anyway, so I don't really give a shit. This session of Star Trek Online is brought to you by How to Hack.
Murddox says, "It's not YouTube."
No. I export this playthrough on YouTube, so this whole thing.
Arcanoloth says, "I've never heard of that site before, but I'd expect that film to be taken down from major sites."
Yes. Or there's always the torrent method. It's a torrent method. Torrent. Which torrenting is not bad. It just depends on what kind of content is used. And heck, Star Trek continues, and Phase 2 and all that use torrenting to, like, first put their stuff through there before they put it on YouTube. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. They were giving it away for free. It's just peer-to-peer.
Murddox says, "Okay, I will try that." Arcanoloth says, BT is a network protocol, created to share Linux ISOs.
This is turning out to be hilarious. Ooh, I want to destroy this guy.
Arcanoloth says, people also use it for piracy, which is illegal.
Yes. It's illegal to use it for piracy reasons, but it's totally legal to use it for sharing files that can be shared. I mean, it's not our fault that people ruin fun by putting out there things that they shouldn't, but yeah. I mean, there was back, what was it, Napster, way back in the day before everyone got mad about, you know, and so they had to change that up. LimeWare, or LimeWire, I think it was, Kazaa, or all those back in the day. Hell, you can even share files using Emule still to this day. That's fun. IRC used to do the file sharing type stuff. You can actually go to like certain channels and things for that.
Arcanoloth says, so people should know that any public swarm is logged, and if you connect with an IP that can be connected to your name, to share something that infringes copyright, you can expect a nasty letter in the mail.
That's right. That's why you use a VPN, everybody. That way, websites and things can't track you, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. This stream is not brought to you by any VPN.
Arcanoloth says, so people that don't want nasty grams use VPNs, but using VPNs to avoid enforcement is illegal, so don't do this.
Whatever you do, don't do things that could put you and whoever in a problem situation. Don't do drugs, kids. Let the drugs do themselves for you. But I've got a video that I've been working on for years. It's like anytime I watch a movie or something, or just a TV show, and someone slaps somebody else, I kind of like take a clip of the slapping and put it together. It's just like slap, 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 you know. I have one on YouTube of what is it? It's Tobey Maguire and George Clooney and whatever movie this was. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like Goodman or Good something, or The Good German, I think. I don't know. But Tobey Maguire just is beating up on George Clooney, and I have it where it's just like constantly just beating on him, and it's like you know, over and over. And I put it on YouTube, and of course it got flagged being copyright and whatever kind of stuff, but they still allowed it to be there. So I was like, I'm not monetizing this thing anyways, who gives a shit? So it's still out there. You can watch Tobey Maguire just beating the shit out of George Clooney for like about a minute or two. I have problems. I miss when Hulu was free. That was fun. Watch all these shows. I didn't mind commercial breaks either. But
Arcanoloth says, yeah, people love that gif of Clooney reacting from "Oh brother where are thou," and they edit in goofy shit from other films.
I love that.
Arcanoloth says, damn, we're in a tight spot.
Damn, we're in a tight spot. Keeps repeating it. Damn, we're in a tight spot. I haven't watched that movie in a long time. Surprised they didn't try to make a sequel. Oh, brother, still you art out where art thou is you. Still out there. There you go. $50,000, not bad. In constant sorrow through his days. I am a man of constant sorrow. I've seen trouble all my days. I bid farewell to Kentucky, place where I was born and raised.
Arcanoloth says, Coen brothers don't go in much for revisiting things. They had lunch with the showrunner of Fargo and said, you still doing that show? And he's like, yeah, and they're like, hey.
Man, they made some pretty good shit, you know? I love watching their stuff. Was it another one, Big Lebowski, they did? When I got introduced to watching that, it's like a cult classic to me now. I could sit and watch the dude forever. The dude abides. Did they not announce
Arcanoloth
they have a new
says,
Alita?
oh yeah, they gave permission to Totoro to do a sequel to Big Lebowski about his character.
Haha. Just him? The Jesus? You do not mess with the Jesus.
Arcanoloth says, it wasn't any good, but he's doing his thing.
Right. Ooh, the reputation, I forgot about that. I need to do that for here. And upgrade that, I guess. Select that. Tier. Marks. Because I want to get the Romulan for bleh. The reputation upload, or not that fucking loaded. Shit, fuck. I want to get the reputation to at least tier level 4 or 5, so I can make some plasma weapons and stuff for this character's ship. Because all my characters, I'm going to be trying each one to be a specific weapon type and things. So yeah, you betcha. Fargo. It looks like a little tiny thing there problem you got there, bud. Don't you know? Here now then yet. Like in Fargo, whenever the lady cop, you know, I forget her name, pregnant lady cop, goes into the dealership to talk to the dude, you know, and he's like, you just wait right here. I gotta go do something real quick. I'll just wait right here, you know. She's sitting there, and then all of a sudden you hear him like go out the door, crank a car, and you see the car leave. It's just so funny. Like you can tell.
Arcanoloth says, plasma is interesting. It's officially the ROM Republic's weapon type, but it doesn't get as much support as phaser / disruptor / polaron in space.
Right. So I was gonna go for there's a hybrid weapon in the game that's plasma / disruptor, I think. And the story missions that it's involved in getting from aren't in the game anymore. So I was gonna do that for this character, like one story mission per each character to get, you know, their own stuff or whatever, to kind of be fair to my characters, because sometimes think they're real people. I don't know. I'm stupid. But and I was shocked that it's not there. They took it out to work on it or something years ago. Man, they had like a Klingon storyline you can get the weapon out of. Federation, Romulan. It's not there now. But I don't know if I wanted hybrid anyway. Because I just want to be specifically like just straight up plasma for this character.
Arcanoloth says, with all the optimizers flying alien captains under the RRF flag for those bridge officers, flying whatever lockbox or promo ship of the month, my headcanon is the RRF is selling flags of convenience for privateers. Arcanoloth says, what weapons we talking about?
Well, oh man, damn it. My inventory's full. Hold on a second. Let's get rid of that, whatever that is. Just quick. Now, each one of my characters, I'm gonna set them up for, like, you know, my main character uses all weapon types for everything. These characters, I haven't ever done really with ship battles and stuff with, but I'd like to have them just in case something ever happens to another one, and I like something like for instance, whenever the Dyson Sphere Battleground was like bugged to hell and back. Whenever you log in, your character was stuck. You couldn't log into it without the game crashing. And your other alternate characters, if you had to use them for endeavors or whatever. Well, in case something like that ever happens again, I'd like to have a spare for, you know, my ship stuff or whatever I'm doing for endeavors. So I decided to make it so each one of my alternates have a weapon type, like phasers for one, anti-proton for one, disruptor.
Arcanoloth says, and is the plasma build leaning beams or cannons?
I'm thinking beams. I'm not sure. I mean, I right now I started it at for this one specifically, the Sugar Mama. I've got one of these plasma beam arrays that I built from R&D, and I have a plasma like locator to make me remember that this is going to be plasma. This right here came from something.
Depends on the hull type yet.
So I'm like, this is just temporary right here so that I actually have another plasma weapon in case I do anything with this ship. But yeah, I mean, that's just basic right there, you know. I won't, like, some pretty good stuff, but I'm not gonna go like all out and just, you know, find things. And
Arcanoloth says, okay, Corvette is def fast enough for cannons, so it's your call.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna default to Corvette for this character or not. It's just at the time it was the only T6 ship that I had in my account that was for everybody, and that's why I used it for everybody. Like my Lelue character has it, the my Michael character, and so on and so forth. But my Ushanka character has that. It's the half and half ship, like the Federation.
Arcanoloth says, okay, yeah, take your pick of hulls.
That's the thing. I don't know what I want yet, but I do know that I want it to be plasma, and that's it. I kind of like beams because they can shoot any direction, or more directional than like cannons being directly in front of something. Oh, that reminds me, I was going to get those anti-proton ones for my Michael character from the bank that I put him in yesterday. Enemy targets on sensors. Enemy target's now dead.
Arcanoloth says, ah, okay then, once you settle on a hull I can give advice.
I'd like to have each character, you know, have their own individual type ship, you know. Like for my O'Neill character, I want something that kind of resembles an SG-1-ish type ship that they would actually have, you know. Nothing fancy or anything, just a basic something. But a tier 6 at the most. I mean, I'm not gonna go full like Rising Cruiser or anybody. You know, it's a little too much. Why are my frames dropping? Popping bottles in the ice.
Arcanoloth says, lots of people have used the APU cruiser as a gold Haytalk from Stargate.
A gold Haytalk. The APU cruiser? Is that relatively cheap? I don't know, maybe like Prometheus or the Daedalus or whatever that was on the show. You know, human built. But it can be a Haytalk type thing. That's why I wish we can build our own ships in here. But then there'd be like those who make them too perfect and they're copyright, you know, whatever.
Arcanoloth says, APU is one of the T5 lockbox ships. Affordable.
Okay. I'll have to check that out.
Arcanoloth says, if you find anything that looks like the Stargate human ships in stow, let me know.
Right. I was thinking, it's not the Brienne, but it's something similar. There was just a basic something, but I don't remember where I saw it. I don't think it was like a player version of a ship or something on here. Been years since I saw it too. But I don't even know if it's in the game anymore. I can't remember where I saw it. Feel the beat of the rhythm of the night. Ding, ding, ding. Alright. Called in 0. Good deal. Good deal, Lucille. And I did that, got that going on for tomorrow to bring that back up a little bit. Heading into 3, 4 unlocks, plasma stuff, right? Purple, Romulan plasma weapons, that's good. We are pawns. Who's a pawns? We are pawns. And of course, okay, 83 of those. I could do the exchange. Just to throw some Zen out there, or collect some. So it takes about 2 to 3 days at minimum for the exchange to work. 500. And we have 83209. So not too bad, really. Okay.
Murddox says, okay, I got the download. Can someone recommend a lightweight program to crop, trim, and edit the cut? I have a key for Vegas, but I accidentally used the key in the audio part of it, then it screwed up for Vega S and their customer support sucks so.
Virtual dub? That's a very basic one. And it's free. You can get the 64 version or the 32-bit version. I still use that to this day. And AVI Synth for scripting if I need that. But it's got it all built in for like cropping and stuff. And you know, you can use compression.
Murddox says, virtual dove?
No, it's
Arcanoloth says, for basic clipping, you don't need proprietary software. Scorpwana says, virtual dub.
Or hell, you can probably use VLC. It's got all sorts of kind of cool shit built in.
Murddox says, ah okay, I'll check it out, thanks.
Oh gosh, I gotta get rid of this junk in this bag here. Discard. I need to have like an inventory day or whatever. Damn it. But you have to make sure that...
arcanoloth says, yeah, what Scorp mentioned or anything listed in a quick web search for open source video editor like Shotcut.
You have to make sure too that you can decode whatever it is. You know, like encoders and things, and decoders. Yeah, you gotta be able to do that. You know. Get rid of that, get rid of those. But you should, if it's basic...
says, haha, need to get channel PTS so we can spend them on inventory cleanup.
Right? Oh, I'll never have that. That's like a whole thing, I think. Like a whole, like, dedication to
Murddox says,
something.
This file is an MKV file. Never even heard of this.
Matroska. That's what it is. Matroska. He's Russian.
arcanoloth says, MKV is the standard file container for the last 20 years.
Yep. You can get a few tools out there to change them.
Murddox says, last time I used a torrent was 20 years ago.
Mini moons?
arcanoloth says, there you go.
There you go, George. MKV tool in NIX is good for stuff. Virtual Dub or Virtual Dub 2. I use those a lot for just video editing in general, like small stuff. Hell, the built-in one then they used to have one in Windows. I don't think it's there anymore.
arcanoloth says, if a player/editor does not support MKV, I wouldn't use it.
Yeah, VLC should. The VLC media player, it's like supports a lot of video formats. You can download a free Windows Classic media player that might play that.
arcanoloth says, just because it would have to be 20 years old.
But yeah.
Murddox says, I've used VLC before and used it.
Yeah, it has an export option for video on there as well, and compression and conversion and all that kind of stuff. I've not used it for any of that before though. I'm pretty basic when it comes to video editing software.
arcanoloth says, it's like the updated requirements for STO. The stuff they are deprecating is older than STO itself.
Yeah. There's a few people on the forums that are just kind of pissed about it. Like, you know, if you're using a computer from back in the Stone Age, yeah, I guess so.
Murddox says, should I convert MKV to MP4 for OBS?
You can convert it, okay, if you can use, what is it? FFmpeg? Is that it? I'm thinking to convert to MP4. But what you were wanting to put it on OBS? Like to broadcast it or to record it? There. I hate when he gives me all those options and nothing happens. God,
Murddox says, only a few seconds for a subscriber alert. arcanoloth says, many of these GUI software packages are just wrapping FMPEG for many of those functions.
Yeah. So you can actually download and install FFmpeg and use the command line to convert and cut and stuff, but you have to really know what you're doing.
I'm not a tuber or streamer, so I don't do a lot of these operations.
Right. Give some gloves to arcanoloth. That way they can do the operation. You give them the good blade too. You give them the dull blade and they not be able to do this. Yeah. But what I would do, okay, if you have the decoder,
Murddox says, I'm looking for easy. I ain't no programmer.
if if it weren't an issue with legality, I could actually show you like how to do what you're wanting to do. Because I have it somewhat like that for my follow thing. You know, whenever someone follows on my channel, it's Scorpion versus Johnny Cage, and Scorpion punches Johnny Cage in the face. I got that from Mortal Kombat. But yeah, it's not publicized type stuff, you know.
Arcanoloth says, pick a program and I am 100% sure they have a guide on how to clip things. Murddox says, so I should use MKV Toolnix to convert and clip?
Well, MKV Toolnix can it compresses everything into an MKV file. Like it makes it contain, like Arcanoloth was talking about. You can have a video source, audio source, audio, video, subtitles, and all this kind of stuff, and just contain it into that one file using that program. But I personally, I have more success if it's small projects to do it with that virtual dub, because you can load it up if you have the decompressors installed on your computer. You can load it up, and then you select like what part of it you want to keep. Go up to the video tools and crop, cut, whatever, scale it down, compress it if you want to, or make it raw at first, and then save it to an AVI file. Or you can extract just the images in like a sequence on there. Because I think it's a GIF file that is actually used whenever someone like subscribes or follows or something, so you can convert it to that using certain programs. There's just so many options out there for stuff like that. I remember making a simple thing back in the day, AVI synth scripting for video scripting software, and virtual dub, because virtual dub's been around forever. It's like the basic tool back in 90 something or whatever it was created. But yeah, Sony Vegas is more of a powerful, like, super
says,
editor.
GIF will never die, sadly.
Yeah, and it keeps getting better. You know, the more it's like only supposed to allow for 256, like colors, but it's like a selected kind too. It's so awesome. Like I downloaded. I have is it Adobe Illustrator or something, or whatever it is, and you can create GIF files. I like to call them GIF because it's or GIF files. I don't do the whole GIF thing whenever I'm talking about it really in real life. But professionally, you call them GIFs because they're a gift for everyone, for the whole family. The whole family. Oh, and you, Murdoch, you need to also, like, for however long, big it can be.
GIF is limited in compression, so people use it to share videos that are about 10x larger than they need to be. Wasteful.
Yes.
Murddox says, unfortunately Virtual Dub didn't recognize the file type.
That's because, yeah, your computer doesn't have the decompressors that I was talking about. It's decoder software, or, well, the decoders for it. So, yeah, that's like a whole hornet's nest of trying to to get that. Maybe if you could, okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna minimize real quick. Let me find it. It's
Murddox says, well feck my Angus.
Let's see, let me find a video file. And if for some reason it takes forever to click on this external drive. Okay. Alright, let me right click. I'll tell you a tool that's very interesting to keep on the computer. Media info. You open up a file with it, and you can see what the file is. It's compression, it's
Arcanoloth
codecs.
says, yeah, that's why I don't suggest using anything that depends on Windows config because it's always a cesspit of troubleshooting.
Yes. Like you may need to
Arcanoloth says, oh boy, media info takes me way back.
Yes. That way you can find out what encoder was used, and if you find the encoder, then you can find the codec to install so that certain things can read it. Like, or maybe if you have VLC, open the file in VLC and then go up to the, I think it's the codec or the media information that's inside of that, and it will tell you what's being used to read said file, which would be a good idea if you could section off a part of what you want and use VLC to export it into a different file format. Then you can use any video editor out there like AVI. I mean, if it's going to be like a subscriber thing that's only a few seconds long, then you can save it as like a raw format on your hard drive.
Arcanoloth
by
says,
default.
just the other day some phishing link was trying to get me to update my codecs and I was like, what year is IT?
what year is it?
Murddox says, I've used VLC before for that and been thinking of that program but forgot the name of it.
Yeah, it can show you. Let me minimize again here. I keep jumping back and forth between stuff. VLC. I said go to that, damn it. Okay. I hate whenever you click on something when it's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was peeing. Yeah, it's
Murddox
media
says,
or codec information.
I'm downloading VLC now.
Yeah, it's under tools in the top tab, and it's either media information or codec information. I forget, but it's the same kind of tab, and it will tell you what's being used for the codec. Because if it's MKV, that can be really anything. Usually it's
Arcanoloth says, VLC is just good to have in general.
Yes, I recommend it for playing a lot of my video files. I love it. I want to marry it. No, I don't. It's good to have. I've got something called B Suite, which is an audio changer. Like it changes to different formats. Gold Wave from way back in the 90s that I still use to this day for just little stuff. Multi-Quints that came with Gold Wave. Just little shit. I do have Sony Vegas, but I've rarely used it. And it's legit too.
Arcanoloth says, there are performance arguments for other stuff, but in terms of compatibility, if it claims to be a video file, VLC plays it.
That's right.
Murddox says, I got VLC to run the movies, so that's good.
Yeah, VLC, like, it's got some built-in decoders inside of it, or codecs, and that's why it can read a lot of that. But to use, say, like Virtual Dub, you have to install the codec directly into Windows, and it's got to, like, know where it's at. That's why I'm saying, like, if you use VLC, I don't know if you can section off or clip a piece of it to then export just that piece, or you have to export the whole damn movie. But I want to say it's able to do pieces because it has a convert thing in there. I've rarely ever used it though because I just haven't needed to. But ooh, 100,000! Look at that. This session of the product is brought to you by movie editing. Or hell, I mean, well, you know, like I was saying, Windows.
Arcanoloth says, I've never used VLC for conversions, but it can be done.
Yeah, there's an option in there. I mean, I keep minimizing this and going to shit. I got handbrake. I got that on here. G-spot for codec information on. No longer use a lot of stuff. AVI frame rate. FLV extract.
Murddox says, what format does it need to end up as?
Well, as far as container is concerned, AVI is the default Windows one that's been around forever. That is the default codec, or not codec, but container file. Ooh, AVI mux.
Arcanoloth says, so your target format will really depend on you and what you intend to do.
Yes.
What program is receiving this data?
VLC media player. Let's see. Media. Convert and save. Yeah, it may. It
Murddox
might.
says, for now either Streamlabs or Stream Elements.
Oh, okay. So yeah, in VLC media player, when you go to use the convert and save, it does actually have a start time and a stop time.
So then you need to know what formats they expect.
Yeah, so you can crop out just or clip out what part you want. And as far as like other options, there may be some in there. But I've not used VLC for a lot of that. But yeah, you need to look up like too, if you're going to use it for subscribers, you like it play a video or whatever of it, then it's going to have to be a certain size anyway, like, you know, scaled down or something.
Murddox says, where did you find that in VLC? Tools?
Well, you go to File, and then scroll down, you'll see Convert/Save. And then you load up the file you want to convert/save. And there's a little option at the bottom there that you can click for like advanced options that show you like where you want it to start the clip from and where you want it to end the clip. And that'll give you a section of the clip to then convert over to, say, like
Murddox says,
AVI.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, if you convert it over to like a raw video, then anything can open it.
Arcanoloth says, yeah, your target programs will most likely have a strict idea of what they expect an alert animation to be.
Like, I know whenever I made the one for the followers on here, I had to make it out of a GIF, but I had to get every single frame that I was going to do. Then I took it to, I went to online to find a way to speed up the image to make it in sync.
Says, so consult their documentation to find out how many pixels and what bitrate you can have.
Yeah, else they'll come after your ass. They'll come after you and go, listen here, you son of a bitch. I'm getting tired of you and your... Is that 8 or 2? I never can tell. 8,000? Or 800? I mean, 800,000 or 200,000? I don't know. And that'll be it for that one there. Okay, so now we can go to O'Neill. This video is brought to you by converters and players. Just when you thought you were watching Star Trek Online, we're here to teach you how to do things on the internet that you can do on the internet. That's why I was saying, like, if you use something to capture this, just a screen, and save the file, then you know, you can clip it off that way and just record the screen. Just a little clip
Murddox
like that.
Says, H.264 codec, which is pretty common in combination with the MP4 container.
Yeah, it's probably what your video pretty much is H.264. So, which one is that to down or to install? Because I have that installed. I just don't remember what it was called whenever I got it. Ah, damn, I clicked the wrong thing. Because just the codec, yeah, to decode for other programs and stuff. You know, it's always good to have that decoder on there anyway. 'Cause you never know, somebody might have a wild one out there. Like Sinpack or something.
Arcanoloth says, X264 is incredibly common due to its status as the current standard for scene releases.
Yeah. I mean, not too long ago they came out with like the 265, but it's fairly rarely used. Ooh, that's about to be captured. What am I running from for? Why running away from it I am? Why running away from it? I needs to run toward it, I does.
Arcanoloth says, X265 is significantly more CPU intensive, so you see it a bit in P2P releases, but it's not making much headway in the scene.
They worked, like, compression over the years has gotten so much better. I remember whenever I was making those Farscape clips, I was using Sorensen, or Sorensen compression from QuickTime.
Arcanoloth says, scene is all about racing, so adopting something that takes 5 times as long isn't going to happen.
Pew 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 pew. Barretto. Aww. In a day or two. Oh man, it got captured. Stuff. I'm gonna change instance then. I don't want to wait and have to recapture and stuff. I want to get on with it, mister. Oh my god. Oh
Arcanoloth says, anime fansubbers are way more aggressive about adopting new standards because animation compresses well, so they benefit more dramatically from stuff like bit depth and new codec settings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's less information in each pixel and stuff when you do that animation stuff there. The more detailed the image, the more compression it requires to look like shit. But if it's cartoons and stuff, you know, they just kind of just blurs it together as far as same colors and things. Man, Unity keeps bothering me about making a game with Lego. Just because I had downloaded, you know, or started playing a little bit of virtual chat, and then thought about, hey, I can probably make an avatar of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, because there are some out there, but they don't throw a spear, and I said I could probably make it throw a spear. So I looked into like how to make models, and it said download Unity. So I downloaded Unity, and it was like, hey, okay, let's make your first game. I'm like, I don't want to make my first game, I just want to build something, like, you know. Then it's telling me, well, download this, download that, and now it's emailing me and harassing me about making a Lego game. I don't want to make a damn Lego game. There's already one out there, and it's just the Lego world.
Arcanoloth says, yup, all this tech so I can run a server to sync up and chat with a friend as we watch ReZero, and a 1,000-year-old lowly spirit sips tea and says I suppose. Arcanoloth says, truly we are living in the future.
That's right. It's like the little tablets and
Murddox
things.
says, what is the difference between X265 vs H264 in quality?
You really won't see much depending on how it was compressed and stuff. The settings and things. They're virtually identical, just slightly different. Just all depends on your settings, because there's so many damn settings. High profile, low profile. What is it? How many passes you make whenever you're compressing something to make it even better.
Arcanoloth says, at Murddox that's way too in-depth for Twitch chat. This is a big blog post with screenshots at various bit depths.
Yeah, you could you can go all over the place with that. That's why, like, if you use the
Murddox says,
media
I
thing,
don't see X265 but I do see a H265. Is H265 better than H264?
they're pretty much the same
Arcanoloth
thing.
says, in short, you can make anything like ass if you stomp on the bitrate until it screams.
Well, H and X is virtually identical.
Arcanoloth says, X264/X265 are open source encoders that implement the standards.
Yeah. H is money. Yeah.
Arcanoloth says, H264/H265 are standards that define video encoding. Murddox says, should I deinterlace and should I dump raw input?
Well, you don't need to really
Arcanoloth
deinterlace
says,
it. No.
only deinterlace if the video is interlaced to begin with.
Yeah. Exactly. Like if you got an old like an old VHS out there that you've converted over, I mean, or a DVD, it's interlaced, and deinterlace it so that it doesn't have those lines all up in there. But you can do whatever you want to make it look like more gritty, you know. Wow, 2 of them shot down.
Arcanoloth says, any digital source should be progressive scan. Interlacing shouldn't apply in this case.
Exactly. I've got some WMAC Masters VHS that I bought because it was a show they used to watch a long time ago. You know, only had like a few episodes or whatever. And I'd always been looking for, like, you know, digital versions of the show. Couldn't find it. So I bought off of eBay the episodes that I could on VHS, which were brand new, and used ADS Instant DVD to convert it over into digital, and then went to town with converting that over to something a lot better, taking out the interlacing. But sometimes it's best to keep interlacing whenever you get from certain sources, because if you de-interlace, sometimes it can cause a blurring motion that you don't want, or shadowing, or what is that, ghosting? That can happen. But when you play back something, say like you know, on a TV or whatever, it'll automatically adjust for that a lot of times. Coming soon on VHS Home Cook. Reminds me of those days.
Arcanoloth says, analog conversions can be tricky.
Yes, they can. But I've really had some success out of this thing, though. It's ADS Insta DVD, and its software only goes to like Windows XP. You can't get it for anything newer. So I have a dedicated XP computer just for that. I mean, you can't even use like a like the what is it, virtual not virtual dub, but you know, a virtual version of Windows or anything like that. It won't even recognize it. Not even with all the little tricks and stuff that you can get to make USB devices work with it and things. It just doesn't work. So I have a dedicated XP computer just for that, if I ever need to. Like if anybody comes up to me, because I can convert old like VHS movies, not movies, but videos that people have shot of like vacations or whatever, over to digital that way, and put it on a disc. And well, their names were read there for a second. But so I'd use that, and I keep it there for reasons, because converting is fun. Damn, I love this gun.
Arcanoloth says, oh lordy, win XP.
Oh yeah. It's not the media version either. But it does its job, you know. It runs great still. I don't have it hooked up to any kind of network or anything.
Arcanoloth says, surely there is a better work path, but woo nostalgia.
Yeah, you can, you know, these days you can actually buy VHS converters like USB or whatever, like, you know, little tiny things or whatever like that. But I've got that, and it seems it works great for everything.
Arcanoloth says, I'd just use a tape deck to output the video to a capture box.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, it could happen that way too. But that's just what I have. That I've had forever. Something that cost like $100 back in the 90s or 2000, like something like that. Whenever XP, whatever. But it does pretty good. I mean, it can convert to the standard like MPG 2 or 4, which is XVID slash DivX in a way.
Arcanoloth says, I mean, I don't need a dedicated converted because the tape deck and a video capture box use this magical process called a standardized interface.
I pretty much keep computers for just random shit. Like the first laptop I ever had, I still have it right now. And I turned it on the other day. It would not recognize the hard drive, but if I manually put in the head, the cylinders, all that kind of stuff in there, like into the BIOS, it booted right up.
Arcanoloth says, it never ceases to amaze me how consumers will demand a way to reinvent the wheel and some Chinese company will relabel stuff and profit off them.
Yep. That's what it's all about, yo.
Arcanoloth says, I don't blame people for not knowing how to do things, but I do blame the guy who exploits that knowing there is a better way.
For shizzle. Kaboom. Damn, he just popped out of nowhere. Yeah, quit running off. It's a good weapon. I still have not decided what I'm gonna do with that what is it freaking called? The event thing that I got. Knocked me out of the damn way. You see that? You see that shit? You see that shit? Some peck lightning. Very, very frightening. Me, Galileo. I'm getting shot in 3 different directions here. Heart and soul. God, I hate swarmers. Thank you, Tilk. Thank you. He shot the hell out of that thing. He'd like to knock the hell. That was a good shot, too. He shot it from underneath his leave O'Neill alone. Kadoof. Kadoosh. Boing, boing. Damn it, Teal. Roger, fracture. Okay, now we gotta dump these two. Flanking damage. I give you 2 more guys to get out there. Enemy targets on sensors. Targets. Let's see. There. Right. Okay, Dookie. Hello, Dookie.
Arcanoloth says, Captain, Klingons are attacking my ass.
They're clinging on. They're clinging on my ass, sir. What do I do, sir? Damn it. Cling on me when you're not strong. 87192. Submit offer. That way I have those offers going for a while. A few days. On duty offices. So I started a new character, Archer from Enterprise. I gave him his tier 1 ship of the NX class, and it's going to be my primary ship forever for that character. It's only got like about a 10,000 to 12,000 hull, so it's going to be very interesting when it starts to level up. He's got his little grapple. I'm looking into getting phase cannons for it, just like in the show, because they're on the Lobby store I saw. 22nd century phase cannons. So it's gonna be a wild ride. I even like took off the shields for it. You know, in battle, since the NX didn't have shields, so I took the shields out of the whole thing. Yeah, it's really interesting. I increased the difficulty level a little bit there. 95, 55, 65. So I need to get a lot of Lelue. But I don't want to waste that that ship thing on that, the event campaign thing. 25, 25, 35. Yeah, whatever. We'll just go for that. How'd I do it? Yeah, it will. Yeah, it will. 55, 20, 0. Alright. 500. Nice. 20, 45, 20. Oh, that thing is loud.
Arcanoloth says, the nature of endgame shield drains are such that your ship shields are there for their other benefits, like the bonus DMG and set bonus of Tilly shield.
Ah. I guess I need to take off the...
Arcanoloth says, so unslotting them is giving up a benefit, just not what some players expect.
Right. Oh god, they took... That is so unfair. They keep taking down the wrecks so freaking fast. But yeah, it's just though that the NX back then didn't have that, so I'm trying to stick more with like it, you know. I guess I need to remove the personal shields for the officers too, since they didn't really have personal shields back then at all, like in any Star Trek that I can think of. Like that they kept on them at all times. But I'm trying to just stick true to it.
Arcanoloth says, Yeah, the nature of the Dyson ground bosses is that you either camp the spawns or you miss out.
It's insane. And since they came up with the summer, you know, ball lightning, it's just gotten even worse. So there it is. Just knocked it right out. Okay. At least I got something for being
Arcanoloth
there.
says, I dislike the behavioral incentives here, but what can I do?
Yeah. Well, it's a first come, first served type environment. You're out for just yourself, pretty much.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
That's one thing I just don't understand. How did I receive 7,000 for that? It makes no sense whatsoever.
Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Arcanoloth says, TNG was pretty clear that you could build a personal shield, just considered impractical at the time.
Yeah, so there actually shouldn't be them like a
Murddox
TOS.
says, well, the converting is either choppy, or missing sound or missing the picture.
It's choppy, so it's not like clear at all.
Arcanoloth says, Alliance Command is really happy about these Omega molecules and pays us to ground pound it out. Murddox says, should I change the caching?
That's one thing I don't really know about. Like,
Arcanoloth says, at Murddox some or all of the settings are wrong.
Since you're using VLC for that, that's one place I have not really gone to make a video. I was just suggesting like settings and stuff for that. It may be best to install an decoder, or an X decoder. I can't. That's what I was looking for a while ago, and I completely got off. Like what I downloaded. I can't remember. Maybe if it was FFmpeg or what, the codec pack. There should be, back in old Windows days, you were able to actually look at all the codecs you had installed, but I don't think you can do that anymore. The way I can see exactly which ones I have.
Arcanoloth says, video transcoding settings are simply beyond the scope of what we can feasibly troubleshoot in Twitch chat. Way too many things that can go wrong. This need a program-specific guide.
Type system information, Windows search bar, and to launch it, expand components, left pane, expand. So I guess it's in there now. Used to you can actually like click on them and stuff. MS32, yay, there you are. Let's see.
Arcanoloth says, way past my bedtime.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Alright, well, good night, dude. Or ma'am. Or you have a good one out there. Thanks for stopping by and educating us yet once again. For stuff, let's see, expand media. Video codecs. Yep, okay, yeah. X264 VFW. Look that up, Murdoch. X264 VFW project.
Murddox says, got it.
Yeah, it should be the first thing you come up to, X264 VFW, download sourceforge.net. And if you install those codecs in there, then that virtual dub program should be able to then open the video in it. Damn, I got a lot of shit open here. And it may be easier to do it that way because, like I said, I've only ever just dabbled a little bit in the VLC part of it. I've never really used it for a lot of conversion stuff. Maybe extracted audio at one time or whatever, but never really that much into video. For making quote-unquote home movies like you're doing now. Home movies. Yeah. Okay, I did that. So what does O'Neill have here?
Murdoch says, And what is that other program called?
Other program? The virtual dub one? It should be able to open up your video.
Murddox says, okay.
Yeah, after you install those codecs, it should be able to decode it if you install or if you open it up. It should be. I'm not saying it will, but sometimes, like arcanoloth was saying, it's a bit much to just go through, you know, just on here for right now, because there's a you can open a whole hornet's nest full of video conversion softwares and that kind of thing. That's why, God, that is loud. That's why I had suggested if you use OBS Studio and not stream with it, but capture mode, and you just capture the screen, like record the screen as you play it. And
Murddox says, OMG, still not working.
Really? Maybe a reboot? I don't know. That shouldn't really matter, but it might. Let me look up something. How to load import. Yeah, for the program. Solved. Green. Yep. Solved. Can't get H.264 MKV to open in virtual dub. Been a while. Okay, they're talking about AVI synth scripting to do it. Return that. Script reads this. I've tried without that. Any suggestions? Update, same story ripped from book. Okay, so nobody ever answered this thing. It says solved, but nobody ever mentioned how they solved it. That's just so fucking people, man. But I can open those files in my virtual dub, and I can't remember how I have it where it can do that. If maybe it was just certain codecs that I've installed over the years, or so I'm gonna go back to there. Because used to you'd be able to like go to control panel and like look at all the codecs, but you can't do that now. I have fraps, IYUV, just standard Windows shit. 265 VFW. Let me find a random something. Quick launch. Virtual Dub 32. Let's use that one. 32 bits okay for everything, just standard. And there, and video. And random video of something called Legends of Hello Morrow to CTV Sci-Fi.
You're Sarah Lance.
No, you are. Okay. File information. Yes, see, it just reads it at H.264 MPG4 AVC Part 10. Yeah, Matroska is the format. I don't know how I got mine to work, but it was a troubleshooting thing to continuously get it to where Windows can default read it. And that's what you need to do to use Virtual Dub, because I use Virtual Dub. It has been the best thing, like for miniature video clipping and stuff for me. But it's not a too professional one. It's, you know, it's not easy stuff, but it's free and simple. Okay, so I was using phaser stuff for this. Discard that. And quantum phase torpedoes, gotta have those. Phaser cannons, discard those. And we don't have those. Okay. God, that's loud. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. Okay. Is that 1? Okay. So a good phaser comes from the Terrans, I think. Terran Task Force has 0. But I'm looking at new source, Withering Disruptor, Terran Task Deflector, maybe level 4. Withering Disruptor, Terran Task Force Warp Core. Oh, that's equipment. Okay, so I need to look here. Unlocks. And this is projects, cannons. Tier 5. Availability. So maybe it is tier 4. Space cannon. Withering Disruptor. I swear they used to have it was a different one. It was like a phaser build. Withering Photon. Withering Disruptor again. Very rare purple. Withering Space Beam weapons. Huh? Ground weapon. Okay, those are ground. Those are okay. Ball sack. Sweaty ball sack. Okay. I'd have to look at my other character to see exactly. Because I know 2's not going to do that. Disruptor. 1 is not going to do that either. Disruptor rifle. I swear there was like a phaser one that thing gave off, though. I'll have to look back into that at a different time because it's eating away at my fun time. Okay. Oh dear. Jim Hadar Kirok. Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget, go!
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Oh, we need to take care of you, guy. There we go. It's going slow, so I need to activate this. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, we got somebody over here. Oh, hello. Hello. Hello there. Hello. What is that? The Toilet Empire or Toilet Force? Ah, damn. Ah, I wanna.
Murddox says, trying an online converter. It's doing something.
Oh, like for the whole movie?
Murddox says, yeah, lol.
Damn. Surprised there wouldn't be like a little error for that. Where are they from? Toilet Force. I love it. The fleet is called Toilet Force. That's awesome.
Murddox says, it's called Cloud Convert.
Cloud Convert. think I've heard of that. I mean, you could, if I were able to, tell me the time stamps, and I can make something of that. Yay! Reinforcements. Bow, 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 bow. So you're wanting to create something for like a when subscribers subscribe to your channel, it plays like a little video thing, top corner type situation, like most of the Twitch stuff does. Is that what that's for?
Murddox says, yeah.
Oh. So you'll be dabbling with Streamlabs then. Ugh. I'm unsure of like let me open OBS. I'm just curious. OBS Studio. And a day or two. Ooh. It's needless to say, I'm odds and ends. Love be well. Okay, it's been a while since I've been in this before. Settings.
Murddox says, so I'm just going through the motions for the learning experience.
And oh, in case you do like need something
Murddox
later.
says, I doubt I would get subscribers and I may not even stream.
Well, it's always good to have something ready for it, though. Hello, though. One player. If anything, you learn a little bit about video stuff. Because I do know something that maybe installing FFmpeg would work. Again, I'm gonna I keep doing this. I keep like going back and forth between the game and my computer, so it sucks ass for whoever's watching. Let's see. FFmpeg. Because I installed that on here.
Murddox says, I hate all this stupid shit. You would think things would be better for this.
Yeah. It's all got to be difficult. Hell, there's probably like a better app for a phone that could do the same damn thing so much quicker. You know? And that's what's sad. That's what I was suggesting, like VLC to do, is to convert it into just a raw, like uncompressed format of just that one part of the whatever you want. And whenever you do that, you can pretty much throw it in any kind of editor, and it wouldn't have a restriction of codecs or anything. But it's not really difficult if everything is installed and working properly. I mean, I've had stuff installed on my computer to video edit and things for several years, so I don't have to try. But it was a trial and error to get it all to work. Because I remember manually moving files into the Windows System 32 folder. And
Murddox says, so why isn't there just one great program?
Oh, there's packages of stuff out there, like a codec pack you can install, and converters and things,
Murddox
but
says, everything is a clusterfuck.
exactly. But if you want to do it the free way, that's usually how it is, though. But say, like for instance, you said you had Sony Vegas. Well, that's all in kind of like an all-in-one type situation there. I mean, it's a learning curve to figure out what to do in it, but it is successful at what you need it to do, cropping and whatnot. But I was telling you along the lines of like free that's out there, the basics that can actually accomplish the same thing. And if you know programming languages and are easy learning of those, you can use AVI SYNTH, AVI Synth, and that's like a little scripting language that works in tandem with a lot of programs, to where you load the video into this like text file or whatever, and load the text file into a video editor, and it works with it. But I don't think it works with Sony Vegas though. Like you can just tell it like the X and Y coordinates of the video to crop this and do that, but it's just as easy to find something to slide, like click on with your mouse and slide around, or manually enter like an up and down arrow to like shift it here or there. Roar. Rior. Request reinforcements. Reinforcements. Delta fires. Ooh, 96. Jim Hadar Kirok, you've been holding out on me, son. I probably don't have enough, go back.
Enemy targets on sensors.
104. 152. Submit. Yes. Yeah, okay, so that's the last submission that I'll have to do. That should give me a good total of a bunch of stuff if I ever get to that. But I forget, like, the actual steps involved in getting the X264 MKVs to actually work in Virtual Dub, to like load up as editable files. Once you get it though, it's awesome. You can compress it back down to something else. It's easier to use. Turn it to like bitmap type image sequences to later convert to GIF files, that sort of thing. Flip the video around upside down, add all sorts of bullshit to it to make it watermark it, whatever you want to do. There we go. Duty officers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Combat log. What did I receive? It was a ship. Disciplined crewman. Oh, okay. Contraband, confiscate. Colonial. So we're talking away. I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's not a day to find you. Once per character. Personnel. That should be that android guy. Yes, it is. Reclaim once per character. Only usable by Federation characters. TOS captains must be at least level 10. Caleb before using this. But yeah. It's the free bridge crewman guy. Oh, luckily for me, I don't need this guy, but I'll take him though. I'll claim him just because. Transaction successful. Is he like there to open? To use? What is that? Hi everybody, I'm a little paranoid. Can you show me where the bathroom's at? Anybody know what a bathroom is? Okay, cool. Yay. Alright. Okay, dokie, alright. Alrighty there. See, for instance, whenever I made my Scorpion punching Johnny Cage for a follow type thing, like he welcomes him to the channel and then punches him in the face. The ultimate Scorpion betrayal type thing. I first, had the video that I was going to use. It was a MKV, same situation yours is in. I opened it in Virtual Dub. I went to the video tools. Well, first I sectioned off, like I clipped what I was going to use by selecting the bottom bars, like start and the end frames for that.
Murddox says, okay, so I found this program called Bandicut and it worked, but then it had to add its own advertisement on the end. WTF.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna turn into this thing. Like you're gonna be Ahab and the whale all going after it. You gotta be careful of some of those programs you download, though. I mean, they could be full of some stuff you don't want. Damn, I really need to do this one here. I wonder if I have 125, 2045, and all that. Banana. Bananas and pajamas are coming down the stairs. These damn bastards coming down the stairs and looking at me like I'm retarded, looking at me like I'm the fool.
Murddox says, I know, another reason why I just need to buy a good program. I had Magic Vegas, not Sony. However, years ago I had a ripped version of the Sony.
Oh, Sony's awesome for stuff, but again, it costs. Well, if you can get the codec stuff working, that would be a thing. Like look up.
Murddox says it's like $500.
Yeah. Well, I worked with the trial version. That's my experience with Sony. But if you can get that virtual dub thing going, that'd be an awesome thing to do. Make sure it's the 32-bit version that you've got. Not the 64-bit version. Not Virtual Dub 2, but the just regular Virtual Dub. I'd install FFmpeg just to be on the safe side of things. A bunch of codec stuff. Get all that running, get all that working. 'Cause I know you can get it. Cause it's
Murddox says, I wonder in OBS can I chop the end of that advertisement?
I don't know. OBS is primarily on-screen stuff, but it's not really much of a video editor that I've noticed. That's why Virtual Dub is a video editor. ffmpeg.org. Download. I would definitely download FFmpeg just to have it on your computer, because that might help it too. And
Murddox says, Virtual Dub isn't working with this video.
Yeah, it's probably the codec problem. But if you go to Virtual Dub download source forwards, let's see. Release 32-bit 64 version. What version did you download? Damn, I need to get one of these for that. Bum-ba-dum, bum-ba-dum. There we go. Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Hi. Dun, 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 dun. bump. Go, gadget, go. 70. And we'll do a 44. No, we will not. Well, fuck it, we'll do it anyway. Well, do it live. Let's see, 2.
Murddox says, since I have the clip in MP4 I just need to clip that and done.
Maybe, what if Streamlabs has a way to cut that for something? I believe you uploaded an entire movie to get a little 10 seconds or less clip out of it. That's dedication. Damn it! I'm gonna have it, damn it, you can't stop me!
Murddox says, I rented the fucker too.
Oh, you rented it? So it's like a time limit on it? So that's what I was saying, like, if it's a...
Murddox says, I couldn't use the rented version.
Huh. So you have it somehow. Are you going to be, are you shrinking it down too to clip it, or is it just going to be like this huge thing that pops up on your screen or plays or whatever? Yes. So the reason why I was suggesting OBS is because you can put it in your, like, say...
Murddox says, small.
You can put it in VLC and scale it to what you need to be doing that, you know. And then you can use VLC's built-in crop mode, like where is it at? Let me go back to VLC. It's down here at the, what is it? Show extended settings. Yeah, you can video effects. You can crop a video while you're watching it to whatever you need it to be. Change the size using certain settings. Then have it like loop play in the background maybe, because you can loop play with it, or just play it a certain way. But using OBS to screen capture, like, you know, set it to capture the whole window, but crop it down just to capture that one little area, and then press play, you know, and record, and then stop or whatever. That's one way of probably doing something like that. But VLC should be able to convert that over. I mean, like, without any kind of problem. I need to add a file. Just testing what I'm doing over here. I mean, nobody can see this except me. Yeah. Okay. One random video. Okay. Show more settings. And I'm going to go to that just to convert and save. But we're not going to dump raw it. We're going to profile. So you go to these profiles that they have listed here under the convert settings area. And it should have something like a default type thing. Android, no. DivX compatible player would probably be good. Definitely not a WinMV file. That sucks ass. DivX, no. MPG4. There's really nothing there. Because you can make your own. Video codec video. Let's see. Because DivX is just XVID backwards, and those are pretty much default these days as far as being able to be opened up in anything. MPG 1, 2. Bit rate, quality, same as source, frame rate, that kind of thing. There's a lot of stuff in there that you can do with that, but I've just never dealt with it. Just loud music and noise. Ugh. I wonder if there's a YouTube video out there for, you know, that would be better at explaining the installation of that. Okay, here's a how to export MP4 H.264 plus AAC from Virtual Dub. Encoder for that tutorial on YouTube. It's worth watching. It's from 2009. It's saying the same thing I told you to do, though, is search for X264 VFW, download regular 32-bit version or whatever, depending on anything, and then it's got like the codec download there for this compressions, and it's all of it's out there. It's just you need to be able to download it, the information to your head, so you don't have to research it. It could be that you just need to like shut down and restart your computer so that it loads everything up. Because it could be just waiting for that, you know. 6 of those is good. Let's go to Ushanka. Because I swear that's all you really have to do to get all that working, and it should open those X2 whatever files. And once you have it in there, I could walk you through the steps easy at cropping and clipping and all kinds of stuff. Compressing it down, extracting it. Farting in the wind and having the shit fly back in your face. Flatulation wins. Yeah. Anybody capturing anything? Nope, we'll go this way then. Inspector Gadget. Woohoo. Inspector Gadget.
Murddox says, I got the job done using Cut Video app free from Windows Store.
Sweet. Hey, there you go then. Persistence pays off.
Murddox says, as far as cutting it.
Shield losing power.
Like how much of it you wanted to use, like the how many seconds it was? We're gonna work on this one.
Murddox says, but you were saying I may need to make the whole video smaller looking, or will OBS do that?
I don't know that OBS will do that because, you know, OBS is mostly
Murddox
streaming.
Says, I mean to fit in a square.
Yeah, I mean, OBS is mostly for streaming, but it may have tools in it that I've never used or seen. I mean, I'm using Streamlabs to do this right now. It's an OBS version, but it's for Streamlabs. It might have a way to convert stuff. I've never dabbed in that. But that's just what I was saying. Like, if you just capture a screen of it, you know, that could be one way to do that too. But it's a bit of a rough way to go about it, you know. So I was saying, if we can get Virtual Dub working for you, that would be the go-to thing. That would be the awesome thing, because then you can convert it over to a standard like AVI file with no compression, because it would be so small it really wouldn't matter for what you're doing with it. Then I think you have to convert it over to a GIF file to use it as an animation, then add sound with it. It's a separate thing. At least I had to do that whenever I made my little things. It's a learning curve in my neighborhood. Ooh. That's one of the reasons why I'd hate to reinstalling Windows, because I have so much like stuff over the years, codecs, programs that I'm not aware that I'm running sometimes, or something that I would need to run again and just forget that, you know, how I got it or whatever, and it's there. Boink. Bam, 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 da, da, da. But yeah, you'd have to get your video like cut down to a certain size though. I'd read up on like so if you're gonna stream it, you're most likely going to use Streamlabs, which is what I'm using now, what a lot of everyone uses for Twitch and stuff. And you'll have to go to the interface that's on the Streamlabs website to get the dimensions down for what you want, probably like the what restrictions it has as far as file size, height, and all that. What it has to be in order to put it on there, because by default it has this zombie walking or something. Ushanka. Ushanka, you son of a Ushanka. Kerboom.
Murddox says, can I upload it somewhere?
Yeah, you could probably upload stuff somewhere. I mean, do you have Dropbox? Google Drive? That sort of thing. You can upload things. Potato Head.
Murddox says, the alert is a widget URL I mean.
Oh. Widget URL? I'm unsure. For the video? Do you have a Streamlabs account? Burnt. I think it's Streamlabs. That's what it's actually called. Streamlabs dashboard alert box.
Murddox says, for alert box.
Continue with Twitch. Oh, it always wants me to log in. Why can't I just stay logged in to things? Yeah, let me see all widgets that I'm using. It's got them all, but it don't. Not the ones I'm looking for here. Chat highlight, pin and highlight selected chat message. Emote wall. Streamlabs. Alert box. Boink. Test follow. Alert delay. Follows. Yeah, I have a GIF file for that. Link image. So yeah, it's a GIF file for stuff that does that. Subscriptions. This is the one I have for my subscriptions. Let's see if I can play it.
Get over here!
That's if I ever did have them, but I don't. 50%. Scorpion pulling Sub-Zero. It's a GIF file. So it's not an actual video, it's just a super, you know, just a GIF animation. Get over here. Come here. So once you've got your video piece out there that you want, or you know, however long it is, then you may have to convert it over to a GIF file. And then you take the audio, if it has audio, and you make an MP3 out of that. Then you upload them separately to the alert box. And you adjust the time in between them, like if however long something is, how long you want it to stay up there, how long the GIF file is. Or if you may need to go to a website that can speed up the GIF file or slow it down, depending on. Sometimes whenever you convert video clips into GIFs.
Murddox says, "Can I convert a 10-second MP4 to a GIF file?"
Well, yeah, it's image, but you would have to probably find a way to extract each individual image frame. 10 seconds. If it's a normal movie, it's 23.976.
I want the sound on the MP4 too.
Yeah. You'd have to convert the sound over to an MP3 file as a separate file. And then for 10 seconds, if it's a standard movie, it's 24 frames per second, so that's 24 individual images times 10 is 240 images within that GIF file. You'd have to extract each one of those images over and then convert
Murddox
it to
says,
GIF.
"Screw GIF."
Well, that's that's what Streamlabs uses for its alerts, though. That's the thing that I've noticed. I don't know if it's possible to use actual videos or not, but from my experience setting all this up that I'm doing, it's that. It's not really that hard, really. It's just there may be something out there online that can convert it. I would look it up first, and however big it is. And maybe like some sort of size restriction, as I've said before, but it's two separate files. Like when someone follows on here that I have, it's the animated GIF file that does the video part, and then the MP3 that plays at the same time to make it as though it's a video. And I think I've seen that's how everyone else does it as well. Because because it says image file when you go to Streamlabs alert box, like whenever you're uploading. It automatically just gives me that. Click Klingon. There. Talking away. I don't know what I ought to say. I'll say it anyway. Today's another day to find you. Shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay?
Murddox says, on Streamlabs you can use a WEBM, which is basically the equivalent if not better than using a huge MP4 file. You can convert videos to a WEBM using this site, https://cloudconvert.com/mp4 to WEBM. There are also plugins for rendering in WEBM for Premiere.
That's pretty cool.
This also means you can render it out with the audio as well, so you don't have to worry about file timings. An example of webms are sites like gfycat.com.
That's awesome, dude. See, you found something out that I didn't even realize. So try that out and see what happens. Cause I'm relatively new to all this stuff, you know. So I don't know about all of that. Ferengi? I was just going off of like what Streamlabs gave me as options whenever I started this endeavor. Endeavor indeed. So definitely check into that and like test it out and everything too. I'd install Streamlabs and just have it setting there because you don't have to stream with it. You just leave it there and you can test out the little follow thing that pops out without being online. Begin. $50,000. That's an awesome thing there. 50,000 here. 50,000 there. Let's see. 80, 80, 80. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Plan, no. Plan. Screw 55, 30. There we go.
Murddox says, my face is too ugly to stream.
Well, I don't stream my face either. You can always put up an avatar or something of yourself. An upside down face from Family Guy. I have any reputations I can do. Okay. Change character over to main to do some endeavors.
Murddox says, I'll have to think of something.
Can do that thing that a lot of people do. They'll do like the fake, the little avatar thing that moves its mouth to when they talk, you know, and stuff. Or you can wear a hoodie and glasses and sunglasses and sweat to death and while people are watching you play games. And then you can pass out from the heat and Alright, what do we have for endeavors right now? Destroys Tzenkethi ships, Undine ships. Okay, so we need to go over to
Murddox says,
Dyson.
maybe just sunglasses.
You wear your sunglasses during the day. You can be like Boris off of Life of Boris. Wear Ushanka and sunglasses in a balva or whatever it's called. Balga? Something over the. It's like a mask for your face. You know, like the nose covering up and all that, like for COVID or whatever. Balva? I can't remember. Boris. Yes, Boris. Well, to take my yes.
Murddox says, wait, what?
Wait, what? Life of Boris? Let's see. Space Battles Contestant Zone. There we go. Do that. Yeah. Life of Boris. No one ever sees his face. He wears a bolva.
Murddox says, know the mask. What kind of mask?
I think it's called a bolva
Murddox
mask.
says, will it work with sunglasses?
I wear my... It's like wearing one of those gator things that people use for COVID. That just like covers up, you know, the tip of their nose and on down. And then it's let me see, just find Life of Boris. I'll show you like YouTube Wiki Fandom. Copy image link. Paste. Nope, that's not the right image link. Life of Boris.
Murddox says, I'm wearing some blue light blocker computer glasses and they look good.
Blocker.
Murddox says, I could wear a nice shirt with jacket maybe.
Got a green screen and all that? Talking away.
Murddox says, is there a way to test a stream?
Well, yeah, you just open up like a Streamlabs and the source for everything you have, and it'll show
Murddox
you.
says, I'm using a program that allow me to insert backgrounds.
Okay. Sweet. Need sweet petite. Sketch you with your shawl on, a broomstick you can crawl on. We're gonna make a call on the Addams family. Da, 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 da. Pace. Oh, that's a long one. Watch this.
Murddox says, I have OBS open but haven't tested it while playing a game. Scorpwana says, https://www.google.com/search, Q equals life plus of plus Boris and client equals Firefox B1D and channel equals CAS5 and SXSRF equals AOEMJQXO6 LANF 12K underscore BQ2K SEDPA 1631857575798 and source equals LNMS and TBM equals ISH and SA equals X and VED equals 2 AHUQJ byte 4 SCP4 sauce underscore MOFHYH3B6 SQ underscore OO Anuakitba and BIW equals 1680 and BIH equals 948 and DPR equals 1.
I hope you got all that, because that's a mouthful. That's the fucking link. Well, that's the thing. Like you said, OBS. I started using just OBS itself, but there's a version of OBS called Streamlabs. You know, it's Streamlabs version of it. That's a whole lot better. That allows for a lot of like widgets to use and all this other stuff. Is this thing almost captured? Is that why I'm not fun? Yep, everybody's right there in the middle of it. Okay. But it's like the streaming version of OBS versus just standard OBS that can stream. The vault intrusion continues. Fire. So I gotta wait for this whole Voth thing here. Gotta wait for all these Voth to go through here. That's gonna suck ass. That photon sound has been in the media forever. It was like used in Orson Welles, like what was it? Invasion thing they did back in War of the Worlds. Before like Star Trek ever had it. We're holding off the vault. Can we not hold off the vault, and can I destroy just... Oh, there we go. Second. Yeah, let's go to the second. Maybe they got some Undine instead of that. It's just too much going on in that one instance. I gotta do something else over here. I gotta do something else. It's a little too much. A little too much. That's a lot better. That's a lot better right there. That's a lot better. Ooh. How how. Kaboom. Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Ow. There we go. Kaboom. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Once I rose above the noise and confusion, just to get a glimpse beyond this illusion. I was soaring ever higher, but I flew too high.
Murddox says, I don't understand how I now take that new WEBM format and turn it into a widget URL.
You got me, man. I have not gone the route of that rabbit hole there. And you're just talking about like it popping out whenever someone subscribes. Like it playing a little animation, say at the top corner, and it just says, "Hey, I've subscribed," you know, and whatever. There's got to be a tutorial out there for it. Usually it's the Streamlabs
Murddox
website.
Says, not an animation but the 10-second movie clip.
Right. There's got to be some documentation out there on the Streamlabs site, you know, that can help with that. Because they have tutorials all over the place for that place. Place, error message. Let me see. Streamlabs alert box. What was that you had mentioned there? Cloud. No, it wasn't Cloud Convert. What the hell was that? Convert your into using that site. Plugins for rendering for Premiere. This also means you can render it out with the audio as well. Blarg. Blarg, honk, honk, blarg. Dream on, dream on. So I don't know. I'm unsure of how okay. Variety, variation, current. I'm not seeing. Oh, were you talking about the widget URL like in the alert box? Use the URL below in OBS Studio, XSplit browser, or just launch it using window capture. URL contains sensitive information not to be shared. Oh, that thing. Okay. Yeah, alert box. It's a separate thing like you can add as a source. Widgets essential alert box. That's all that is. Yeah, it's not like an actual video or something. It's the area in which it will play in this on the stream whenever that is alerted. And that's the URL for it. In Streamlabs,
Murddox says there is a manage widgets.
Yeah, there's in Streamlabs there's a place you can manage all of that kind of stuff and like drag it around wherever you want to put it and things of that nature. Destroy Tzenkethi ships. Tzenkethi K-13 transwarp over there. Engage. Because I have it set to be at the very top corner. Whenever an alert happens, the alert box is sitting right here, right now. I can't see it, you can't see it unless somebody...
Murddox says, I'm in Streamlabs OBS but not sure if it can play MP4 for subscriber source.
Well, that's a... You'd have to go to... Copy. Let's see. Paste.
Scorpwana says, https://streamlabs.com/dashboard number/alertbox.
And if you have the account, you log into it, which you probably already have that. And it's... Yeah. It's there for you. You can test it and stuff, and you go in Streamlabs, and it says add a new source to your scene. Includes widgets, which is the plus sign around sources. Click on that, and then add source. Welcome to sources, standard, and you got widgets over the side. Alert box says essential for me, and once you click on it, add source, and you should be able to edit it. Like properties and stuff, where you want to put it, what's going to be in it.
Murddox says, I added subscriber.
Added subscriber. And you can test it while it's there. It's really, really, really good. I really, really appreciate really. I get that from Police Academy. Let's see. And let's say return to sector space. So we can be over to Tzenkethi. Tzenkethi.
Murddox says, but subscriber is under widgets not standard.
Subscribers is under widget not standard. Subscription goal. Chat box, alert box. Kaboosh. Yeah. Do. Widgets. Yeah, if you are you talking about the web browser, the site?
Welcome to God. The Tzenkethi.
Tzenkethi this, Tzenkethi that, and Tzenkethi this and that. Somewhere under the table. way up high. There's a child that needs a spanking once in a while. Someday I'll wish upon a star. Does that say 30 of them? Is that what that says? 30 of those things? Wow. Wow, man, wow. That's blue. Yo, listen up, here's a story. About a little guy who lives in a blue world. And all day and all night and everything was blue for him and himself. Inside and outside, blew his house with a blue little window and a blue Corvette.
Take down the Tzenkethi ships occupying the
Down, down, get down. My left shield's failing. My left shield's failing. Fire. Kaboom! 8 of 30. Wow. There we go, there's some more there. There we go, there's some more over here. Need some sausage. Boom! As usual, I'm right there at the explosion. Shockwave. Soundwave. Playback Laserbeak's findings. As you command, Megatron. As you command, Megatron. Tzenkethi. Kaboom! Kablooey. I love it when things go kablooey. Holy shit, where'd that come from? Holy cow! We'll ride your back, son. Oh my god, look at all this junk. Cancel. 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 Just looking at it. I wish it would just stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go again. These ships just keep coming after me here. Attack them. You attack those ships, you understand me, bastard? Kaboom. Kaboom. Let's go over here.
The Tzenkethi are overwhelming our forces. We must hold the line.
But don't
We
hold
need
it
to
too
get those
tight.
blockade arrays back online.
Yeah. Huh. Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Barrier Alpha is down.
Ship is under attack.
Barrier Beta is down.
Target's shields have failed.
Yeah. We built this shitty. We built
Take
this
down the
shitty.
Tzenkethi ships
Down.
occupying this area.
Left shield failing.
Fire. Fire, my man. Destroy all these people here. Every damn one. Fire.
Target's shields have failed.
Kaboom! God, this is taking a longer time than I thought it would. A lot longer.
We need to get those blockade arrays back online.
Get them online, boy.
Ship is under attack.
Murddox says, I was able to convert it into a URL and put the URL in Streamlabs, and a red sign is saying it has to be in certain formats such as MP4. I used MP4 in the URL converter.
And the result was a new car. So at first you tell it tells you like it can be in a certain format, and then now it's telling you it's a different format, and
The blockade arrays are online. Keep them active to stop the Tzenkethi from escaping.
Target's shields have failed.
we blowed them up there, boy. We blowed them up real good. Kaboom!
Barrier Alpha is down.
It's gonna keep being down because I can't do a damn thing.
Target's shields have failed.
We evasive maneuvered our ass right out of there.
Target's shields have failed.
Evasive maneuvers, evasive maneuvers. Oh wow, we got it! Yes!
Yep. Yes, Molly, yes.
Rear shields failing.
My rear's failing on me. And back into normal space. Okay, got the Endeavor. Nice. 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 That's so nice. Park it right here. Endeavor perks. Projectile weapon damage space. Damage resistant alpha. I want more. More! You give me more now. Okay, Endeavor's done for the night. Yay.
Murddox says, Yes, 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 victory at last, eh, ha 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 ha.
Congratulations, Soundwave. I will rule the galaxy. That's cool. Persistence paid off. I may have to look into that video part of it myself. Resettle colonists. Review colonial applications. I need to go to the soul system with this character. Ahead, warp factor none. Victory at last, yes. Emote, evil hands.
Citizens of the...
Lend me your ears. Oh, they did another patch today. Guess it fixes some stuff. Fixes some stuff. Damn it. Run, run, Rudolph. Santa's gotta make it to town. Personnel officer. Submit personnel request for officers. Begin submission there. Submit some more here. Here we go. Corpse. Oh, damn, too early. R&D assistance, please. Yeah, why not? Just waste some dilithium there. Alright. Right. Victorag. Is Victorag sumigrita? Andorian Culture Exchange. Reassign, no thankies. Reunited and it feels so good. Reunited. Oh wow, it was popping out of nowhere. You're running rather fast there, mister. Come back here. Chastity? Chastity belt, I presume? Chastity belt. You. Okay, let's see. I still need to do the event. Operation Wolf. Is that...
Murddox says, why is OBS showing my camera in 3 boxes cascading?
I don't know. Cascading. The cleaner cascade. Firewall. Wolf? Cascading? Oh, bullshit. OBS. Oh, bullshit. Let me see. Archer. Where you at, Archer? You right here, Archer? Archer? Archer right there, Archer? No message. Okay. Event. Event. We're gonna go into Counterpoint as Archer. I feel so sorry for everybody else. Yeah, test out that transporter and get me up there.
DS9 to all Alliance ships.
This should be interesting. Oh, Eric doesn't have shields either. Nor does Deadeye. What's up with us people who don't have shields? Okay, there you go. Eric, is that you, Eric? Eric. Hello, Eric. Let's see. Should I put a shield on or should I not put a shield on? Yeah, we'll put a shield on. Alright, everybody. We've trained for this. Ugh. Me and my tier 1 ship kicking ass. Let me turn off some of the system stuff here. Chat settings.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay. System off. Reward off. There we go. And that closed down, even though I'm stuck. I can't get out of here. What the hell? What the hell? There we go. Damn.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
We're gonna need the hell out of everything. We're pretending to help. Somebody leave? There was 5 of us, now there's only 4 of us. Those bastards! They left us alone. How are we ever gonna find our way around? I don't understand. What's going on here? We're gonna take everything. We're gonna take everything. Everything, Archer, everything. That is a big mosquito. Look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. What beautiful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the tailpipe. Under the tailpipe. Wow, look what we did with the help of some guy behind us, Al. Good job, Al. Good job. Alright, shield's failing.
They're breaking off. We have them on the... Wait.
Well, boo, ba doo, boo, boo.
Surrender to the Terran Empire.
They'll be tearing it up, tearing it up. They, oh, they tearing it up, tearing it up, tearing it up.
Lower your defenses and surrender.
Only to the real leader.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Point.
Surrender now.
Surrender now.
And the Terran Empire.
Don't make me throw my big grappler out there and attack your ass. I'll push it into your tailpipe of your ship and you won't be able to go nowhere.
Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Feel the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Fools to oppose us.
Feel the power of Ushanka.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete. Haha. We've conquered everyone else in our reality. Yours will fall. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. The Emperor. Repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Feel the wrath.
Make repairs.
Feel the power of the Terran. Power. Get you.
Repairs complete. Now, you face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
The Outpire.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repair. Repairs complete. You face the wrath. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete.
Make repairs. Repairs complete.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Too much damage.
Make repairs.
Too much damage. Damage. Big damage. Sparta. This
Repair
is Sparta!
Face the wrath of the Terran Empire!
I can lift you up.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Repairs complete. You face the wrath. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Deploy them. Deploy.
Make repairs. Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Make repairs.
Repairs complete.
Fire.
Face the wrath. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Kaboom.
Repairs complete.
Short-range sensors say that there's a base below us, Al.
We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs. Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
We're taking too much damage. We're
Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Repairs complete. Repairs complete.
Repairs complete.
There you go. Repairs complete.
Face the wrath. We're taking too much damage.
We're taking too
Deploy
much
defensive
damage.
countermeasures.
Deploy countermeasures.
Make repairs.
Make repairs.
Repairs complete.
Repairs complete.
Face the
Facing the
wrath
wrath
of the Terran Empire.
of the Terran Empire.
We're taking too much damage.
We're taking too
Deploy
much
defensive
damage.
countermeasures.
Countermeasures, yeah. Go,
Make
go,
repairs.
countermeasures. Dun, 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 dun,
Repairs
dun.
complete.
Go, go, countermeasures.
Face the wrath of the Terran Empire.
Go,
We're
go,
taking too much damage.
countermeasures.
Deploy defensive countermeasures. Make repairs.
Bologna.
Repairs complete. Face the wrath of the Terran Empire. We're taking too much damage. Deploy defensive countermeasures.
Answer hail.
We're reading an energy surge coming from Terok Nor.
Terrak, no. No, not Terrak.
Our reinforcements will put you in your place.
I'll bet they will. Fire. Fire, Al.
You haven't seen the last of me.
I know, unfortunately.
Terok Nor has been sent back to the mirror universe. We
Yay. Need. Let's see. We need Delta Alliance, so we'll get marked for that. Whenever it comes time for that right there. Okay. Go over here. Don't need any troubles with dribbles, do we? Yes. The world's most boring player continues. Blah 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 blah. Boom. Pew 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 pew. Ooh. Somebody sent me some tribbles. That's the worst thing you can ever do to somebody. Send them tribbles. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Oh my. Fire. Oh my. Fire. Fire. Test your knowledge. Okay, which planet did the Klingons take from the Romulans? I'm gonna get it wrong. I know it's not Remus. Maybe the Gamma Kapathimbabu. Let's see if it's the Gamma Kabahibahabu. Which do. Kidomer. Yay. Here we go. Oh, got nowhere near it, man. Dude. Okay, so maybe a level 13 from completing these.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Thank you, Lieutenant Commander. Thanks, Spock. Let's see. Improved hull restoration. Restores hull abilities. Projectile weapon training. Targeting expertise. Defensive maneuvering. Improved defensive maneuvering. We'll go for that. Targeting. It's been a long road. Getting from there to here. It's been a long road. But our time is finally near. Near, here, everywhere. Discard that for monies. Discard that for monies. Discard that for monies. We're gonna get a lot of monies for this. Yes. Monies everywhere. Get the monies. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I saw. I saw. I saw. I saw. Malcolm. Fish boy. Okay. We were going to do more of those. Science. There. There. We need more people. We don't have a whole lot of people here. With 17 people on the ship. Oh no. Space. 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 Lieutenant Fiera. I don't have any of those yet, do I? Still a level nothing, pretty much. Dark. Okay, C-store. Promotions. Claim. Claim. Not now, damn it. Okay. No, 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 no. Okay. Didn't you dive down low? There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was Ability. Discard that. Okay. And okay. Sort this mess out. What do I have? Let's see. Bum 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 bum. Boom 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 boom. Can't do that yet. 13. Let's see. 13, 14. Lieutenant Commander ability. Spirit permanent fire on my mark. Covering shield. Neutralize a bridge officer reward. Okay. Didn't you dive down low? Discard that. Just keep running, Archer. Stop stopping when I do stuff like that, please. Okay, thanks. Let's go talk to what's his name over here.
Hello. You can alter your uniform and look here.
Thank you, mister. Bank. Count bank. Damn it. There we go. There we are. Space trait. Booyah. No, 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 no. Discard that. Discard that. Yeah. Discard that. That. Okay.
Murddox says, why when I test subscriber it is playing it in both the follow alert box and subscribe box?
I don't know. The alert box, wherever you have it set, will play there, but I don't know about the subscription box. I mean, that's, to me, the alert box that I have set up plays everything at the same place. Like, let me go back to up here. Stram Labs, alert box. Alert box. Alert box. It's the alert box right here.
Murddox says, so I can only have one alert box.
For instance, I'm going to test to follow. So if you watch my screen.
Murddox says, I was using the alert box for both followers and subscribers.
Yes.
Get over here!
So I have just the alert box, which is like up in this cornered area, the top, you know, it's just one alert box for everything. So you can test to resub.
Get over here!
A donation? Testing hosting? It just alerts you no matter what. But that's what I have.
Murddox says, so what do I use as another box for subscribers?
I mean, see, subscriptions is, it's...
Murddox says, if I'm using alert box for followers.
Well, that's what this thing is called, like on streamlabs.com. It's called just the alert box. Everything's in that one box. You have to, you go through here and you click on where the general settings are: follows, subscriptions, donation, host, bits, raids, merch, all this. You have to enable the alert to show up in that one specific area. When you add a news source, let's see, window captures and stuff like that, alert box widget, as long as you're using, if you're using Streamlabs OBS and not regular OBS. Because Streamlabs is specifically deals with streaming and stuff like that. It's built for Twitch, built for YouTube specifically. Versus OBS, it's both streaming and it can just record onto your hard drive. Which I don't know if this one can too. I mean, I've never really looked into that, but follower goal, tip ticker, blah 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 blah. Schneckies. Somebody actually gave me some friggin' tribbles. They sent me triples. Those bastards, Al. I don't know where you're talking about the just subscribers box, like how you added that. I've not seen that. It's bridge officers. Alien. Science. Damn. It's just Klingon shit. Damn it. Damn it.
Murddox says, well, just saying, it seems stupid to have only one alert box because you can't have both going the same time in one box. One will interrupt the other.
I don't know, that's just what it does. I mean, that's what this site shows me. The alert box, like,
get over here!
It just, it interrupts that one. I mean, you could probably,
Murddox says, if I click on the plus sign I can add another alert, but something is wrong.
Another alert? There's donation goal, follower goal, tip, blah, 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 blah. Maybe you can add another one? Let me add source. Let me just playing around with it. Alert box. Alert box 1, 2, no, just this alert box. It just says 1. But it's like a second thing from there. There's the chat box, display capture, and some Star Trek Online. I got my 3DS Max when I got out the other day. Let me get rid of that. Remove. Yes. Starting soon. And just a regular window capture. I don't know. You are in Streamlabs OBS, right? Not just OBS? All bullshit. Oh, now, bullshit. There could be some general settings. Let's see. Unlimited alert moderation delayed. Alert delayed 5 seconds. This applies to all alerts. If enabled, all alerts need to be approved manually. Alert moderation delay. Reset session. Alert priorities. Parries. Profanity filter. Custom bad words.
Murddox says, so even when I create a new box and rename it, it is sharing with the follower and then playing subscriber flick in both boxes.
Yeah. There's got to be a way to separate that. Let's see. Let's just random Google here. Let's see. How to add different alert boxes for... And I can't see it. How to set up Streamlabs alerts for followers. Followers, bids, donations. Because I highly doubt I'm ever going to have any subscribers. Because I'm not going for subscription stuff. Okay, how to add different alert boxes for followers, subs, and separate them. Separate them? It's a YouTube video for Streamlabs. For people with a short attention span, I recommend speeding using 1.5 speed or skipping to 920. Connect with me. Okay, she's got comments turned off, so apparently she's done something wrong to make people pissed off at her. How to set up multiple alert boxes. From this person here, video contains a guide to how to help create multiple alerts, including follower subscription donation. How to add follower subscriber donation alerts on stream.
Hey everyone! Now I am so excited to be sharing this video with you today.
Okay, struggling to find an easy, great way to set up alerts separately in Streamlabs? Look no further. I have created a simple step-by-step tutorial on how to set up multiple alerts in OBS. This video contains guides to steps on how to create multiple alerts, follower subscription, donations, raids, host, blah, 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 blah. Danke, says somebody. Somebody says stankies. Let's speed through this and just look at screens of stuff. Okay.
So leave a comment below if there's anything you need clarification on. Over to the left side of your screen, you'll see a features section, and under the features section, you'll see the alert box, which is what we'll be focusing on today. Once you're into your alert box window, this is where most of you will freak out and become overwhelmed. Especially if this is your first time seeing this section. Although it might be a tad bit confusing.
Yeah, okay, that tutorial looks interesting. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's someone else's.
Followers alert. In the top section with the widget URL, you'll start by unticking all the selections except for followers.
Okay, so it's like a thing. It says you can untick.
Murddox says, can you link it?
Yeah. Copy. Copy that, sir. Copy that. Let's see. Paste. I said paste. My gosh, man. There we are.
Scorpwana says, https://www.youtube.com/watch v equals ounce x7tk823lq.
I don't know. Hers shows a completely different thing on the screen here. 11 months ago, finally someone straightforward. Just started streaming 2 days. It really helped. Thank you. Absolute wizard. But when I'm on the alert box, I don't see a place to actually deselect certain ones. See widget URL, OBS thing at the top. Manage themes.
Murddox says, you can always right-click and remove one if it's a screw-up.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just paused on her video at 5:01, and it's like, it says use the URL below, whatever, to capture. But underneath it says, like, follow, subscription, all this kind of stuff. I don't see that on my alert box from Streamlabs. I mean, it shows like the URL thing or whatever. Oh, it says filter event. Okay, they've moved it. Okay, it's next to the side over here. Filter events, follows, whatever like that. So you can uncheck those next to the URL. Okay. So then just kind of jump ahead.
A new panel will open the panel and click on browser source as shown here.
Browser source.
Browsers. Or now, when creating new customizations, make sure you click down the bottom, add new source instead. And click add source. Now the width and height will always default. However, I recommend pressing as shown. Down, you've just created that. And therefore, click on the plus button in your sources section. This source, Streamlabs.
Oh, it's using browser source stuff. Okay, so that is kind of different. That kind of makes some sense then. Because you can add separate browser sources, and I guess it outputs depending on that type of source. So yeah, I'll check into that myself, you know, for future shit or whatever is going to happen. So it's always good to Google. I like to Google. It's like giggling, but with the O. Oh, we got a drunk Jim Hadar over here. Hey, buddy. You've been drinking. Have you been drinking, sir? Have you been drinking, sir? May I see some ID, sir? 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 And with that done for today, I'm going to call it a stream. Because I'm kind of, you know, done with what I was, my daily stuff and things. And I gotta get up early again tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna say bye-bye, good night. Okay, bye. Bye. Yeah.
Murddox says, to create separate alerts you have to go to left side under standard and select browser source. Murddox says, I was choosing alert box for second one.
Yeah, the default alert box is like for all. I mean, that's what I've used, and plus I didn't have any subscriptions, so I guess that's why I just used that. But according to that tutorial and everything, it's just a browser source, and I guess that makes sense because that's all the alert box really is a source from the browser. But I'm gonna leave. Go night night. I'm gonna leave. Go night night. Night night. Emotes. Stomp. Stomps it to death. To dead. Stomps it to dead? Okay. Stomps it to dead. That's funny. Alright, dude. I'm gonna call myself a knight. And I will knight thee myself, I say. You've got this. You're figuring it out. Steps, baby steps at a time. You got this. Good night, dude. And I'm gonna say night night night. Bye bye.
Murddox says, good night.